All right, what's up and welcome to KplusGaming Corner. In this Outriders live stream, I'm going to be trying out, now this was a suggestion from someone on YouTube, one of the comments on one of my videos. It might have been the Death Proof video. This was not quite 2 weeks ago, but it was a little while ago. He mentioned that he was able to get a Maxwell's Demon Pyromancer build that was, well, he was saying, oh, you know, mine is way stronger and all this kind of stuff. Cool. I'm always open to suggestions. I believe the guy's name was Brian Trying. So Brian Trying, if you happen to be watching or if you're listening, I took your suggestion. I said, you know what? Let me try that out. It sounds really sexy what you got going on there. And yeah, I was able to, you know, farm out a couple of pieces. Let me show you what I got going on. So I've got the Maxwell's Demon headpiece coming with Ashen Boost in the APOC slot. And then I threw on Death Sentence to round out the Dum Dum Bullets. I got the chest piece, the Armor of the Maxwell's Demon. This one's coming with Stare into the Barrel, so we're getting some extra firepower. For each enemy in close range, up to 4 times it's going to stack. Now, I should mention now, I'm doing a hybrid build, so I'm going to do this, but I'm going to try a couple of different things. I want to first try this with kind of like the Ash Blast overheat thing, but I'm doing with, well, I usually do the skills before I even go into the gear. So I'm doing overheat, volcanic rounds, and ash blast. I want to see how this works. For the class tree, I am going bottom tree, but I got anomaly enhancement, so that's going to boost the firepower, the more anomaly power we have. But I wanted to go bottom tree since we're doing the overheat thing. And then we got, you know, some Phoenix nestling in case something goes wrong. And then, as the thumbnail and title suggests, we're going Bullet Frenzy with the extra, pretty much triple the magazine size. And then we're using, he says he was able to do this with a submachine gun. So I'm doing it just like he says. I've got a submachine gun with anomaly enhancement and Mage's Rage. And, you know, you kind of have to use the shots inflict Ash. But Ash is fine because, like I said, we got the Ashen Boost. I've got Master Consumer, so Overheat is going to do 150% of its damage if it consumes both Ash and Burn. Consuming both at once increases the damage by 150%, so, you know, we'll see a couple of million on some of those Overheats. Also got Bullet Kindling on. With Captain Hunter, we got the increased range for the Ash Blast. And the only thing I'm kind of annoyed about is I'm kind of stuck with Virulent Compound. Not something I am taking advantage of, but the only other one that I have has improved damage. I'm not using Eruption at all. Even if I was using Eruption, I don't really use improved damage, so whatever. Either way, it's a dead spot. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, and then I got reload boost, so I'm not really doing anything that's gonna reload the volcanic rounds. So when it runs out, I'm gonna be even doing more damage with the overheat Ash Blast combination, or at least that's the theory. Now, I want to say welcome in anyone coming in. I know it's a little late on a Saturday, but yeah, I figured if you're still up or still around, or whatever the case may be, you know, we're gonna have a good time tonight. Do let me know if the music is too loud or if it needs to be turned up. I am, you know, keeping tabs, so, you know, you let me know on your end as well. Also mixing in some Moaning Winds, Radiation Splash, just to kind of round things out. You know, I never really worry about the pistol, but I guess in case I need it, this pistol doesn't look too bad. But that's just to explain some things. I want to try this setup in some expeditions first. It's usually how I kind of test things out. think we'll. I'll do a. I don't feel like doing Molten Depths. We'll do Paxian. Let's do a Paxian, just to try this out. Oh, before I really get going, in case someone wants to join in, I don't think I'm going to open it now, but let me generate a code. Should have done this before, but I'm going to do it now. Generate a game code, and I'm going to put this in the chat. And I think I'm going to pin this so anyone who comes in, hold on. And then, all right, so let's see, we got K9B. Okay, so that's a 1 and an I. Please. All right, 1I, 3EB. 1 in the I, it looks like it could either be II or 11, but that's a 1 and then an I. And I think oh, 8. Yeah, I think I got this right. So K9B, 1I, 3E. So I'm putting that in the chat, pinning the message. So it's going to be there. Anyone who wants to join in, feel free. We'll be happy to have you. All right. So yeah, let's go into a Paxian. Let's see how this works, and we'll go from there. I want to see how fast I can get it. I should have looked at what my current best time is. I don't know if we'll beat that. Although, I mean, if I do, this will just be the new best time. But I know what a good time here would be. This takes a lot longer with the 200% magazine size, but here we go. Yeah. And let's see how this works. Maxwell's demon. All up in you. Let's go. I gotta line up my Ash Blast and my Overheat better. I mean, the cooldown, it's like double the cooldown, but I mean, so far, not so bad. But the guy on YouTube claimed he was saying he could get a 200 million. I mean, that I was like, okay, I don't know if we, 200 million in one shot with a submachine gun. I was dubious of that, but I figured, you know what? You never know. Let me try this for myself just in case. And this is interesting. This could be a nice little build here. Took care of that mother brood relatively easily. Everybody's out. Let's see. I still got you guys. Looks like I was in trouble there for a second. All right. Time isn't terrible. Not too bad. Feel like could be better, but not bad. I do feel like I could have done that better, but maybe that's me. Maybe I'm just not, because I don't do Paxian as often, so I'm not always right up on the enemies, right where they're spawning and all that kind of stuff. But I have a decent idea of the spot, but oh man, it was. Did I just do a Phoenix, or I'm not sure. Now I'm not sure how much trouble I'm in. Yeah, I did do a Phoenix. Man, that all right. That didn't go too well. Let's retry though. Or maybe I could pick a better expedition. Let's see what the numbers say. Overheat's doing its thing, definitely. Yeah, let's try that again. Axion can be a sticky spot sometimes, so it's not my ideal spot. You know what? Nah, I'm here. It's not my usual testing grounds. That's usually like an Archways or Heart of the Wild, Marshlands. That's usually where I like to go to test out my stuff. But, you know, none of those were available. People have been saying, too, we're at the point now where, like, we should just be able to do any expedition we want whenever we want. This whole thing where you have to, like, pick between just, like, 3 of them. Because Coliseum is also a good one. Damn. Is survivability a thing? Did this guy recommend to me a... Oh, yeah, it definitely just exploded. Oh, I got 3 minutes before I could do that again. That guy might have offered me up a glass cannon build, but no, we're gonna make it work. We always do. We'll always, by the end, we'll get it more than just functional. A bullet frenzy, the more I'm shooting, the more powerful my bullets are becoming. I could see it reflected in... Dude. I don't like any of this. Do I need more skill each or something? All right, a little slower this time, but yeah, survivability is already looking like it's a thing. But let's see. I'm gonna use my Moaning Winds more often. Basically, whenever I feel like it would be available. Oh, Anomaly Blades, let's not have any of that. Oh man, Jesus. Someone is Jesus. Oh, there was an elite right behind me, had a clear shot. All right, you know what? Let me come out of here. 'Cause again, this is like a brand new thing. Axion might not be the best place to try this out. Let's see if we have a better expedition we can... see if we could do a little bit better. I mean, the numbers seem all right so far. Let me actually take a look. Is there anywhere we can improve? I mean, everything else, everything seems pretty mandatory, except for Bloodlust. You know what? Maybe. Let me consider something. Let me think about this. All right. If I was to do that, I'm gonna give this one more shot. Let's try this again. Let's see what's over here. Because I'm thinking maybe I should try Eruption. Since I'm kind of stuck with Eruption on the pants. Let me just see what's... What do we have? Oh, nothing else. All right. Yeah, let's do a marshlands. Hopefully this will be a better time. Good times. All right. That extra 200%. It makes emptying your magazine out for a Moaning Winds take longer than you would want it to. All right. All right, let's give this a shot. I was doing this originally with you know, my Feed the Flame setup and all that, but then I realized with this Maxwell Demon set, you kind of don't really want to be reloading so often, just because I feel like like the language states something about like you want to be at kind of half capacity with your magazine, or else you start losing the real bonus where you get like 100% firepower bonuses. That was nice. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like this, man. Getting too close to death too often. Just feeling a little glass cannon-y. But again, it could be me, and maybe I just need a better choice of skills. Like, this is taking way too long. I'm about to hop out of this right now. Like, what's the hell no? I don't want to die and lose more ascension tier points, but I am coming out of here. Maybe I need a better weapon. Let's come out. Oops. Let's come out. I don't like how it's performing at all. That's horrific. Way too long. Although, you know what? Maybe let's try something. Maybe I'll add something to the gun too. Let's try that. I got Mage's Rage on there, but I'm thinking maybe I need something a little bit more offensive, or I could just go with another. You know what? Hold on, because that's another option too. I have a better gun or two I could probably use. Where are you? My Trusted Sunfall with Noxious Spawns. And then maybe I will put, yeah, because I mean, since I'm stuck with Virulent Compound. All right, so let me just do something real quick. We'll throw on Anomaly Enhancement, and then we'll give this a shot. But if this doesn't perform any better, then I'm going to be making some adjustments. Let's see what we have. Do we have an Archways? No, but I'll take Heart of the Wild. Heart of the Wild is fine. And let's see how this works. So far, I'm like, eh. The way that guy was talking so confidently in the comments, I was like, all right, yeah, I got it. All right. I told him I'd give him his credit. But if it works, because so far I'm like, I don't know, man. But again, it could be my choice of skills. Maybe I need to go with a better selection. I might not have the right setup. But as I've always said, with any But then he said it, you're not going to just pick up an armor set and just, you know, everything is working perfect right away. There's very few armor sets that are like that. That was all right. Not bad, not bad. Trying to pay attention to the crit numbers too. What kind of crit numbers am I doing? Not bad. About 55 seconds to a minute is where you want to be coming out of there. About 3 seconds slow, but I need to hold off on my overheats by like just a second or two. But I feel like that's what's been getting me killed. Like I'm trying to line up the overheats with the Ash Blast. But because they don't really line up well, it kind of leaves you exposed a little bit. We'll figure it out. Ooh. Should have known you were coming. Plus, this thing is supposed to be like setting myself on fire. That was always a thing that I really was like, why the hell would I want myself to be on fire? Like, yes, have the enemies on fire all day long, but why would I want to be on fire? What the hell? And again, like, I can't tell if I'm on fire because I lit myself on fire or did an enemy hit me with some fire grenade thing. And that's why I'm burning. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really tell. It's like, what? Who the hell thought that would be a good idea? Like, who signed off on that? All right, Behemoth went down without too much of an issue. I'm also wondering, do I need volcanic rounds at all? That might actually be... Let me think about that. Do I need volcanic rounds at all? I mean, I feel like I kind of do, just in terms of... I feel like I'd be running out of ammo consistently without it. Like, even though I'm not really reloading with it, but like, if I'm shooting this much, I'm always gonna need to be running to those chests. And that's also not ideal. What if you don't have one near you? Time is not too bad. Changing gun seems to have been a decent improvement. $411, not bad. I might still try this out with Eruption. I mean, that's what I'm really thinking about. I'm like, should I go with Eruption and just see how it works? I'm coming for you, Crawler. Like, whatever. I'm just gonna do whatever is available. I was shooting that from the distance, like I was shooting a light machine gun. Cool. That's one thing. I like my submachine guns. You gotta kind of be up on the enemies. Or else you're just shooting into the wind. This isn't your regular Ash Blast overheat build. Both of you guys are dude. I don't feel as vulnerable as I did before. But it could just be because I'm just more familiar with these expeditions. In Paxian, I was just probably doing all kinds of stupid stuff I shouldn't have been doing. 6:30. I mean, I want to be out of here by like 5:30, but or 6 maybe. Hey, Earth First. What's up, KPB? Welcome in, welcome in. Appreciate you checking in. The time is decent, but I could tell this, we have a lot of experimenting to do. We want to get this right. Gonna be some trial and error. We already started off with some errors. In Paxian. Like I said, Paxian, at least for me, it's not really... I can't judge off of like, okay, I can't do a Paxian, but it's like, yeah, but I don't really do Paxian like that. You know what I mean? So it's hard to judge the build and say, oh, nah, this, you know, I need to take it into something I'm more familiar with. I could build more of a case for it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna... I might take off... I don't know, though. Because if I'm going to do this a certain way, then it almost becomes, all right, so then what's the point of this set, though? I'm not going to be shooting a lot. But the thing is, I can be shooting a lot and just, you know, it doesn't mean I need to be using volcanic rounds. Hey, Universal. What's up, what's up? Like I said, I know some of you guys were over on my previous stream. I was playing some Elden Ring. We had some good times, some bad times over there, but overall, I think we're in a good spot over there. So yes, I appreciate you hopping from over there and coming on over here as we continue our adventures on Enoch and Outriders. Like, the time to me isn't terribly impressive. Again, ooh. One more guy over there. But maybe overheat is the culprit. Maybe I shouldn't, but it's like, nah, I'm doing the Ash Blast overheat. Yeah, Earth First. Yeah, it's doing decent damage. It's decent. I'm just not convinced it's doing it fast enough. But again, that's we're just at the beginning. We're starting. We're just getting going. So there's gonna be some mods I take off, some mods I put back on. We are tinkering, fine-tuning. We'll see how we get through this final area. Yeah. All you guys can get the hell out of here, man. Cut it out. This guy's roughing me up real bad. But in the end, it is you who falls. Where are these crawlers at? There's one over here. Go. Problem is, in this hybrid build, I don't know if like the cooldowns for the eruptions are probably going to be pretty ridiculous. I'm also wondering, maybe I should switch to, I mean, the guy said he was using a submachine gun. I'm already like, yeah, what? I might do tactical assault rifle and see how that works. I have a nice one I can use too, so. Where are you at? We got one more crawler. What's the time? 12 minutes? Gonna be a little over 12 minutes. Well, we completed it this time. We died a couple of times in the other expedition. Hey, Charlene Heel. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Stopping by and helping out in the chat. Many thanks. All right, let's see what our rewards are. Let's get out of here. Oh, I thought I opened it. Hold to activate the pod. Let's see what we got. Looks like not much. Nope. Well, hopefully there's some good purples in there. It's not a sexy haul. Right, let's see what the numbers look like. That's another reason why I like these, like Heart of the Wild, Marshlands. Like, I like these gigantic number, 2 billion, like almost, well, 2.5 billion is nice. No, The submachine gun does fine without volcanic. I am considering something. And if I did switch off volcanic rounds, I would be doing a lot more moaning winds. This Ashen Wake doesn't do anything. What a pointless thing, but it's like you kind of need it to get to other stuff, I think. Maybe you don't, but let's think about this. All right. Let's clear this out. Anything good? No. Nope. Oh, and guys, how's the music? I want to make sure, you know, a couple times, like the last stream, music was it was probably a little too mellow. And so I kind of went back to some other music I've been using, but yeah, I just want to make sure it's not too loud this time. This looks interesting. I think I might be able to, if I wanted to go a certain way on some other builds. I'm gonna hold on to it for now. Why does this still say I got something new? Weird glitch. All right. Now the inventory. Now, there's also I'm gonna be doing a martyr playthrough too. Unfortunately, every martyr piece I have right now is like regular legendary. Where is it? Yeah, I got the pants, but that's another thing I'm kind of keeping my eye out for is although I mean you need a kind of a decent build to go in there, but I could go into the catacombs. I think I have a catacombs. Pretty sure I do. Yeah. Let's see something. Let's see if I switch here and start doing. I still want to do overheat, but I think I'm going to just do the eruption over here. Little eruption, 11 seconds. That's not terrible, but eruption kind of needs like a few mods to get it going. Do I have space for a few? I could have improved and maybe Etna. I mean, there's not really an anomaly build, so the focus would still be the shooting. But I want to see how this works. Let's just see how this goes. Worth trying out. That nice gear. I do like the aesthetic of the Maxwell's demon gear. Like the headpiece kind of looks similar to the Marshall's for the Devastator, and I've always liked how that headpiece looked. I think I'm gonna put on Ed. So we'll have the two, but I hate that I'm stuck. Wait, what's Super Collider? Yeah, this might be the worst mod in the game. When the hell entering cover creates a force field? There's almost, is there even any cover in these expeditions and stuff? Like, where the hell am I? Like, what a waste of a mod. I'm gonna put that there. You could have put something else like a sharp eye there. Something more useful. So we'll have two eruptions. Overheat Ash Blast. It's worth trying. All right, let's see how this works. And then I still have, just to kind of look again. Yeah, you got anomaly enhancement. I'm at 1.3, 1.3. Is there anything in the class tree I should change? No, because eruption is going to benefit from all that stuff. Let's see what we have available. Marshlands again. Yeah, let's try it again. This time, before, I didn't like how it was going with, but I did have the different gun that time. Things definitely improved when I went to the Sunfall. So I don't know if that was like enough of an improvement, but hey Abu, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Glad you could make it in. If you want to join, see, just to explain, I'm not sure when you stopped in, so just to explain, I am this time trying out a Maxwell Demon Pyromancer. See what we can do with this. But I have a code pinned in the chat if you wanted to stop in. But I'm in the very preliminary. I should have. Preliminary stages of testing this out. I'm already kind of messing up. I should have done the overheat after the Ash Blast. I did the overheat before. I am screwing around. And I should have also done this Moaning Winds thing already. I'm already... Know what it is? Because I'm so used to overheat being over there, the way I was just playing, and I just moved it to... I think that's where some of my problem is. So this isn't going to be a good time. I might just stop in and retry it. Because the time isn't going to be great, but it's more because I'm just kind of messing around. Such it is with trial and error and testing. Like, I should have been... Yeah, this is like 30 minutes too long and I'm still here. Maybe I should try... If I am going to do overheat, get the cooldown. Thought you were dead. Yeah, this is taking too long. Nice. I could never make the Maxwell work. Well, I like a good challenge. I definitely like a challenge. I'm thinking I should just stop this and start over, but whatever. I do want to see what the numbers look like with and I'm still messing up. I'm doing the overheats first before the Ash Blast. I got an Ash Blast first. Jeez, these guys are tagging me up. Don't appreciate this. The thing though is I feel like I'm not really seeing the Maxwell demon set in action too much. Like, I'm supposed to be like running around on fire, right? Something about if I'm at like half the magazine capacity or something. Yeah, this is taking way too long. I don't know, man. I'm not sure Eruption is an improvement, but I could just be all screwed up in my rotations and like maybe I'm not doing it right. Like, I like the numbers. I'm getting a million critical hits. Maybe I should scrap the hybrid thing and just go all in bullet. But then it's like, if I do that, then what skills am I using? I don't know. Because if I'm doing all bullet firepower or bonus firepower, that kind of lends me to do the whole feed the flames reload thing. But again, you don't want to reload with this like that. Like, let me look at this again. All right, so each successful assault weapon shot grants a firepower bonus, blah blah blah. The bonus is active for up to half of weapon magazine ammo capacity. Bonus is lost upon reloading or swapping weapons. The thing is, with feed the flames, you're reloading all the time. So I'm like, I feel like I'm like kind of ruining the set bonus if I'm reloading all the time. So I don't want to do that. But if I don't do that, then what am I doing? Like, it seemed like going hybrid and doing the Ash Blast overheat was kind of the... Am I out of ammo? Jesus. Well, there's an ammo box right there. That's kind of why I was going with... Oh, you're not going to let me get to the box, are you? Cut it out, big boy. Back up. I don't know. I feel like this experiment isn't going well. I mean, I guess they're not always going to go well. I mean, I liked what I was able to do with the Torturer set. A set that no one uses. But this one, I'm like, I mean, maybe the YouTube, you know, Brian trying, were you, you know, were you fibbing? Were you really able to get this set to do what you say? Because as I'm using it, I'm like, so then how are you doing it? It doesn't seem as viable to me. And if you're comparing it to Death Proof, although Death Proof, I mean, Death Proof took a little while to get it right. You know what I mean? That's not an obvious build that's easy to put together. And like, you kind of have to, that took a lot of trial and error. before I was really like, okay, yeah, I think that's how I want to run it. So maybe I just need to be patient. Universe Guard, yes, Pyromancers definitely rock. You are correct. I'm not sure if it's my favorite class though. I'd have to really think about it. What's my favorite class? I mean, Devastator was my first. That'll always have a special place for me. But I've spent the most, I've spent most of my time with my Technomancer though. I don't know if there's a way to look up, like I know you can look up, at least on Xbox you can, your total hours played and all that kind of thing, but I wonder, like, who have I spent the most amount of time with? My Technomancer. I mean, it's gonna be my Technomancer. My Trickster I've probably spent the least amount of time with. Nothing against Tricksters, just I'm always doing stuff with the other classes. Even with that said, I've still spent a nice amount of time with my Trickster. Yeah, this time is horrific, man. Like, if this was in the old days, I don't think I'd be on pace for a gold. I might be, but I don't think so. I think gold time here used to be 12 minutes. Maybe I would. But I'm already just about at 8 minutes now. You love Devastator? Yeah, that's my original. The Devastator got me through the original campaign. It was my first class. I remember, my wife will tell you, like, I sat there for like a good 30 minutes trying to decide what the first class was going to be. Like, I really sat there. I had the game. I'm looking at it. I'm like, damn. And I was like, I'm not going to continue until I figure this out. And eventually I settled on Devastator. I'm like, you know what? I'll be a tank first, you know? The theory being he will blaze the trail that everyone else will follow. You know what I mean? He'll be the front line, the vanguard. I think that's the vanguard, right? I don't know if I got my war terms right, army terms. Jesus, back in trouble. Where are you? Oh, I need to keep my eye on these birds. Jesus. Yeah, let's not fail the mission now. All right, get you up out of the paint, and now you. I'm just curious, would I have gotten gold? Like, and that's not even like the standard for me here now is like, I'm already past that standard. Like 9 minutes or less, gotta be. From over 9 minutes, I'm not happy with the build. Like, ugh. Doesn't mean I'm gonna give up on it, but I'm not convinced. Like I was saying before, this all came about because someone on YouTube said, "Hey, man, this is what you need to be." Ooh, whoa. One more swing, he would have had me. He said, "This is where it's at. Maxwell, Demon, Pyromancer, Bullet Frenzy." And I was like, you know what? I was using Bullet Frenzy. People talk me into Bullet Frenzy. I'm like, all right, let's go. Can't say I'm impressed. Although, I have a feeling my Moaning Winds is all messed up. I have a feeling Eruption is doing work here, you know? Ah, man. Dying. Hey, Ramzino. So, let me see what you're saying. You're saying, I started the game after Worldslayer has been released and Endgame sucks without it. Yeah, I mean, ever since Worldslayer came out, I mean, I don't know. Do people still run the original campaign? I guess, like, if you really... Like, if you bought the game without Worldslayer, I suppose you have to. Let's see. So Overheat is really doing work. I think I can get this to work. It's like... And you guys feel free, you know. Yeah, I know, Abu. I'm like, God damn it. But, ooh. Uh-huh. What kind of death shield is this? Let's see. Uh-huh. Now this is interesting. That's shield with Claymore Torrent. That's a nice little treasure. The rest of this is junk. Let me really think about this. Is there anything I can change now? Because I'm going to run back up here and try this again. But I want to see if I could get a better time. What I might try though is, but it's too late. I already, or is it? No, I would just have to switch this back on. I think I can do it. Let's go back with volcanic rounds. Let's go back to that. I want to see, because like if eruption isn't killing it, I don't want to really be. Eruption is cool, but I can only fit 2 of them on here. Like I might, if I could get some better pieces, maybe I'll try it again. But yeah, I know I hate dying, especially. Look, you see where I'm at. I should be, if you look at my APOC tier, I should be at 35 by now. But I've taken some, I would say like 10 too many deaths in the last couple of days. Just try, but that's what it is. It's like when you're trying things out, you're gonna die, man. It's annoying. Let me get this right too, because I didn't have my moaning winds right the whole time either. That could have been part of my problem too, because moaning winds is like the ultimate get off of me, you know? And I didn't have that, so, you know. Yeah, I think that's been my problem, Abu. It's the survivability. It seemed like, in terms of damage, it's fine. I'm just trying to get it to go faster, but survivability is a thing, man. That wasn't terrible. Could have been faster. Oh boy. It's also why I'm like, man, if I could find a way to get detonator on that reduces the cooldown of overheat, because overheat turns into kind of my healing mechanism, because you know, with the skills life leech and the fact that overheat hits everybody in the room, everybody in the arena. Oh, they got me cornered. I would like to be doing that more often, you know? That would also help survivability. You guys are violent. I don't like the way you're playing. You need to go. All right. I mean, the time is, it's like minimum acceptable, you know? You want to be done, you want to be out of here at least by 1:30, you know? And it's like barely scraping that. He said it's been free on Game Pass and I picked it up as a co-op with the misses. Hold on. Oop. Wait, I'll finish reading that in a second. Whoa. There's just a lot going on, man. Like, I feel like the other builds, you just have more of a command of the battlefield, where I feel like these guys are kind of tossing me around like an old toy. Ugh. All right. Ooh, I'm running the wrong way. All right. See, they got me. And here. But when I square up and I get some good shots on, the numbers look nice. Go down nicely. Annoying. I feel like every melee hit these guys hit me with is bringing me like way in the red. Even these little guys, I'm like, yo, man. Anyway, so yeah, what you said. Okay, so picked it up as co-op with Mrs. Apocalypse. Tears are hard without ascension, tax points, and yeah, the Apocalypse Tears, man. They're so hard to come by, and then you lose so much of it when you die, man. It's really like that's what makes it annoying. Like if you can just keep playing for like a full day, right? You wake up in the morning, you're just playing. Maybe when I say a full day, I mean like you're kind of focused on it. You're playing it. You take a little break, you come back, you play some more, a couple hours here and there, and by the end of the day, you're gonna see some decent progress. The problem is when you start dying and you mix those in, that's when you feel like, okay, I don't think this has moved at all in like a day or two. You feel like you're stagnating big time. It's like, okay, yeah, so just don't die. Easy, right? Another thing I don't like about this set is the whole like, why do I want to be on? Why would I want to be on fire? For any reason. Even though it doesn't look like the fire is harming you, but again, I can't. There's no way to know if that's fire that I did or is someone setting me on fire. I just know I'm on fire, and that's not good. I don't want to be on fire. Like I really have to talk to like whoever, I guess the developers or whoever came up with this set bonus. Like, so why do I want to be on fire? Like, yes, set my enemies on fire. 15-meter radius, all for it. You know what I mean? But like, why the hell would I want to be on fire? I'm confused with that. Very confused. And again, I gotta line up my Ash Blast with my overheats better right now. Boom. All right, took care of you guys. The time's a little bit better. I feel like I'm doing a little bit better than what I was before when I was running through here with the eruption. Or actually, no, because the Broodmother's just now about to come down, so never mind. No. This isn't better. Or is it? Wait, the Broodmother didn't come down yet, right? Yeah, no. Yeah, here you come. Never mind. I thought I was a little further along than I was. But it might be a little bit better. I think the last time I was out of here in like 7.5 to 8 minutes, somewhere in there. I was wondering if I would have got a gold time. This is, yeah, this is a little bit better. I probably would be on pace for a gold time right now. But the standards have risen. Those old times aren't really my standard anymore. I'm trying to get stuff going much faster than that. See, that overheat hit for 2.7 mil. It's not bad. Not bad at all. It's about a minute faster than what I just did before. Plus, I didn't run out of ammo. Last time I ran out of ammo. I think that's the other thing too, is if I'm not doing like the volcanic rounds, even though I'm not really trying to keep those up, like those will run out too, but at least for that whole time I have the volcanic rounds up, it's not counting against my ammunition. You know? Come back down here. And away you go. See, I'm on fire right now. And I only know it's from, because I'm like, there's no one around here that's setting me on fire. So like, okay. But if there was, like, it's just confusing. Like in the thick of battle, you just see yourself on fire. Your natural instinct is going to be like, oh shoot, I'm on fire. Not like, oh yeah, this is set bonus. You know? That lets me know that I'm at the maximum firepower stacks that I'm supposed to be at, which is, I guess, what, you know, but there's got to be some better way to indicate that. Like how the shield beast, they'll have that blue stuff around him when he's, you know, or I think the terminal velocity trickster is similar, where, you know, there's an indication of like, okay, yeah, I'm where I'm supposed to be in terms of what the buffs are supposed to be. Damn it. Or the Devastator concussion. Oh, all right, now I need to be careful. Devastator concussion, you get that yellow stuff all around you. Like just have like some kind of red aura around me or something. I don't have it like I'm on fire. Wonder if I'm gonna make it through this final phase. That behemoth here is particularly aggressive. And aggressive enemies are giving this build a problem. He said, I'm no expert by any means, but it feels like unless you put out ridiculous damage, crowd control and survivability are more important than a glass. Yeah, see, Rams, I feel you. I don't promote glass cannon builds. I know there are plenty of people that do and plenty of people that like glass cannon builds, but I am not one of them. I like to know that if I have a build, I mean, survivability, like, yes, of course you want to do it fast and you want to kind of show off and be like, hey, look at these numbers I'm doing, you know, but like, if you're not completing missions, what's the point? And I don't want to, I've said it before, I don't want to do something where one simple mistake, one small error will cost you everything, you know? To me, that's a big hell no. Brood Mother's coming. All right. I thought dealing with you and the Brood Mother at the same time is quite a chore. But we need to get rid of you so I can focus on you. And I know that bird is coming. I mean, if I can finish this up. A good. Then yes, I would have gotten a gold in the old times. But this is still, there's a lot of room for improvement here. Yeah, glass cannons, you know, I'm not gonna say any name, but there are definitely some, like, I'll watch their YouTube videos and their build videos and I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't know, man. You're kind of leaving yourself pretty exposed with this, you know? Like, yeah, you might see some nice numbers, but you're gonna have to be like excellent precision the entire time to be able to pull all that off. And it's like, yeah, man, the average player just wants to have fun and play the game and not die, you know? Like, I'm not one of these guys that's like, oh yeah, I can, like, you know, I don't even need armor. You know? Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah, and especially solo. But although, like, if you're playing with your teammates, you also don't want to be the guy that's going down all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I've played with people like that too, where, yeah, they're doing damage, but every 2 minutes I gotta run over and pick them up, you know? Like, that can also get kind of harrowing. All right, so let me look at this. So overheat, volcanic rounds. The setup isn't bad. There is potential here, you know? But again, maybe I am not using the right skills. Like, let me take a look at this. So if I was to, I mean, the way my gear is set up, I don't think I could do thermal bomb. Because one thing I'm looking at too is some of these skills, you need like at least 4 mods to make it work right. Like volcanic rounds, you don't even really need any. You know, I got reload boost on there right now, but I don't know. Ash blast, you just kind of need the range and that sentence. Like, you know, these all need maybe like 2 or 3 to get them going, you know? But thermal bomb, to get thermal bomb to do anything serious, you need like 4 to 5 mods to make it do something. Heat wave, I don't see where heat wave would benefit me here. It's a long animation. It's, you know, phaser beam. If I'm not going all in with anomaly power and status power, I'm not that interested. And I tried eruption. So I feel like these are the skills that would best complement what I'm trying to do. I could be wrong. I mean, you know, Abu, Rams, you know, you guys, you know, you guys know what you're doing. You know, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. But I feel like I'm like, I'm not terribly impressed with what this build is doing. I'm trying though. I really am trying. I'm going to try to stay focused. I'm not going to give up on it just yet. I'm also going to see maybe if I switch. What other weapons? I have an Inferno Seed. I was also trying, what was I trying out? I had, yeah, a Thunderbird. That could be interesting. I'm debating. Nope, can't use that. Here, let me go into the stash, make sure I clear out my stash. Yeah, we're almost at full capacity. Anything good? Sandstorm, huh? But I don't want crematorium. Although, let me see. Crematorium in this build. So critical shots create an explosion. Oh, that's just inflicting ash. It's not really doing any damage. No. I'm getting ash in plenty of different ways. I don't really need that. You know what? Let me think about this. Feed the flames, huh? I wanted to go bonus firepower. Let me hold on to those. These I don't need. Cause that's the other thing too. That's another consideration. Right now I've got anomaly power purples, right? Just because I'm doing, and I mean, overheat is doing work. Right now it's consistently been the highest damage, if not the highest, the second highest. But I'm pretty sure it's been the highest every time. Would you say Rams? Oh, Abu, and I appreciate that. Oh, thank you for the compliment on the channel. That's a very nice compliment. Very kind of you, sir. Rams, you said this is the first equal power build I've seen. Yeah. I mean, yes, that is good. That is good. We, you know, like I said, hybrid. We're going perfect hybrid. But that's what I'm saying. Should I min-max instead of trying to be all egalitarian with it? Should I just go all in on the bonus firepower? I mean, with this, to get this set, you've got 3 bonus firepower pieces. And then, if I was to do that, I would switch up the class tree and go top tree. Should I do that anyway? But I don't know. Because, and I don't know if, you know, when you guys do it, but I was explaining before the way I was, my first initial instinct was to kind of run this the way I was running the what is it, the volcanic rounds build, right? Where oh, deep, hey Abu, I see you in. Great. So yeah, let me just explain this real quick and we'll see what expeditions we could run into. Yeah, I was doing this with Feed the Flames, but again with the set bonus, you're losing the bonus every time you reload. So I'm thinking maybe I don't want to do that, right? But maybe I will anyway. I don't know. I'm thinking. I don't know. I'll leave it as it is for now. Oh, you got your Devastator with you. Oh, nice. Oh boy. We're about to make it quake up in here. You want to do on archways? Archways, We could do a chem plant too. It's up to you. You let me know which one you want to do. I like archways. It's Scorchlands too. Scorchlands is a good spot for me. Like I know them well enough where they're just good testing grounds for me. I'm trying out new things. Stargrave is all right, but I hate that first room. I die a lot, especially if I'm doing new things. So I don't mind Stargrave, but I'll go into Stargrave when I have something more established. You want to do count? Yep. All right. Right this way. We will do a chem plant. Chem plant is decent too, but it can get hairy in those middle two rooms. Really, I think the third room, but both middle rooms, like the first area is whatever, you know, you can get through that in about, you want to be about a minute when you get into that door, but then it gets kind of wild. But then that's the one place where the final area is a piece of cake. Like once you get through all the hard stuff and you get down that elevator, then it's like, all right, we're gonna skate through the rest of this, you know? I feel safe with the Devastator with me. I feel like, yeah, we're gonna do some work. Ooh, who's hitting me? Hey, you. I didn't like that. Ah, I see you got some impales happening. So an impale leap quake is what you got, huh? And then what are you doing with the well, are you doing earthquake, I'm assuming? See, yeah, this is a good time. This is nice. Like I said, you want to be at the door by about a minute or less. All right. Got their captains over here. Ooh, shotgunners are annoying. You can go to hell. The hell out of here. Where is everybody? We killing them faster than they can spawn? That's when you know you're really putting in work. You're killing them faster than they can spawn. You're kind of standing around waiting for the next wave. Oh boy. Me as I'm talking smack. Steer clear of those. Anomaly blades. Hey, ironclad. Taste these moaning winds, buddy. I gotta be careful though. I've Phoenix nestled, and so one more mistake and I'm out of here, you know, or at least going down. I'd rather not have to go down. But we are causing some trouble here. Making the earth shake. I like. Human enemies are always tougher than beasts. Those elites can laser you across the map. You damn right. Oh, man, I'm sitting here reading and damn, I actually did go down. I'll chalk that up to careless error. Ooh. I should be able to Phoenix again soon, though. Oh, more anomaly blades, Jesus. But yeah, you're right. The human enemies are definitely, because you know what it is, like the beasts and the like they're all like they're predictable. Might not be the right word, because I mean they are annoying in their own ways too. But you know they're gonna be just coming at you. You know what I mean? And they're coming in waves and that kind of thing. Like, you can plan around it. Like the human enemies, they're all running off and hiding behind. You got to chase them down, some of them, and they're sniping you. These ones are, you know, and then some of them are coming at you, and it's like, what the hell, man? They're all doing something different. And they're all like uniquely annoying depending on which ones. You know what I mean? You have the snipers, you have, and then that's not even getting to like the PAX ones. Like they're not the human ones, but not the beast ones either. Those are, in my opinion, the worst ones. They're the worst offenders of all the annoying things that the human enemies could do. Especially you get the ones that they'll throw some shield up. Now they got the shield going. They got their own little version of the shotgunners that you got to be really careful with. Don't let them get a clear shot on you, or else, you know, you're going to be upset. This used to be like such a controversial thing back in the old, before Worldslayer. It's like, do you stop and kill these enemies, or do you? But that's when it was imperative to get a gold time, and some people were like, no, you need to get to the end as fast as possible. Why are you stopping but then are you being a bad teammate if your teammate does want to go and kill? Because there was this thing where it's like, no, if you kill, the more enemies you kill, the more rewards you get at the end, and you want more rewards. But it's like, yeah, but what do the rewards matter if you're not getting gold, you know? Wait, is that guy still alive? And then you would get the elitists, like, you should be able to do both. You gotta be able to kill everyone and you're gonna get gold. Why can't you do both? It's like, yeah, but sometimes, especially if you're getting gold by like the skin of your teeth, you kind of don't want to waste those extra couple of seconds. You might only have that 10 seconds or so to spare, and you know, and if you don't get gold, you're gonna be like, God damn it, why did I stop at the elevator part? You know, you're gonna feel like an idiot. I don't know. It used to be fun. It used to be a fun debate on Reddit. I would always say, hey, you know, just go with if the group wants to go, you know, fine. If you see two people running into the elevator, I'm not going to be the one guy stubborn and be like, no, I want to fight every, you know, no, all right, fine, we out, you know. Like, to me, it wasn't a big deal either way, you know. But some people were like hell bent on like, nah, man. I also don't think it was true that the more enemies you kill, I don't think so. I think whatever, like, I don't think it was gonna make a difference in a way that, like, okay, this should cost me a gold time, you know? Like, now it doesn't matter, you know what I mean? You're not affected by how fast you finish it. So, you know, take your time, you know? But like I said, back when this was a thing, I'm also wondering, should I go back to the Feed the Flames way? But then if I'm doing that, it's like, so what's the point of having the set bonus if I'm not going to be trying to get the most I can get out of it, you know? Maximize it. And so I stick with this. All right. Rams, you said when it says survive, I'm like, ooh, shit. Yeah, I hear you, man. How about some volcanic rounds in your mouth? Eat all of it. See, I'm also in a thing too where it's like, okay, yeah, I'm doing the bullet frenzy. So like, what's doing more work? The bullet frenzy or the set bonus? These are all questions I'm asking in my head, you know? Because again, I don't always know if I'm especially as a Pyromancer. There's fire all over the place. You know? 8:39. It's not a bad time. Pretty good. Anything good? Anything good? That death shield I got was kind of sexy. I'm gonna figure out a way to make that into something. I'm not really using a shotgun here though, but I'm getting too much regular legendary stuff. Not enough apocalypse. That's not making me very excited. Kind of annoying, actually. Would you say, Rams, there's always an element of math and RNG in these type of games? Yeah. The math part, I don't mind. It's the RNG that, you know. I spend a lot of time on my knees praying to RNGesus, you know? My prayers aren't always answered. Sometimes they are. I guess that's what keeps you coming back. That like those times. Oh, we're doing about the same damage. Let's see. Yeah, you are doing earthquake. Yeah, you're doing impact point. Yes, I like how impact point, and you're also doing upheaval. Yeah. I know exactly what you're doing. I have a very nice seismic commander that does about the same things. Yeah. Do you, Abu, do you use Despair? I'm curious if your setup is, when you're using Judgment Enforcer, that must mean you're mixing in your pistol. I'm assuming that's where your Judgment, is that the Torment and Agony? I'm assuming, I could be wrong. And I guess, as I'm assessing, yeah, it's always between Volcanic Rounds and Overheat, my top two. And then like the rest of everything else does pretty well. And then when the Volcanic Rounds comes out, what comes off, the submachine gun is doing decent. Toxic and blah blah blah. This Ashen Wake thing, man. All right. Still room for improvement though. Let me just clear some things out. I don't think I need that. And no, I'll never be using Heat Wave in a bonus firepower setup. So no, I don't need that. Do rest of these regular purples. Don't need you. And what's this? Nope. Nope. And nope. No, thank you. What else can I do to get this better? Yeah, your build. Yeah. You have space for revenue for a pistol. Yeah. I mean, I just never use pistols. I mean, it's very rare. Like I have to kind of go out of my way. Like there's the have either of you guys have you guys ever tried the trigger? Is it the trigger twitch? That's one that I never got that to work. It seemed too confusing how to even do the melee where you kind of do the weird John Wick stuff. I don't know. I've seen it in action. I just was never able to get it to work. I don't know what else I could do here, man. Like Phoenix Force is probably something I would try to get off, but I think I'm stuck with Phoenix. Unless, I mean, I could go with these, but then I lose some anomaly power. I'd rather not. But Phoenix Force. And then if I did that, then I could that gives me a free spot to put something else there instead of Captain Hunter. I might try it. Let me see. Let me see what else I got here. Maybe I will do that. Hold on a second. All right, so if I do this, what would I put here though? Maybe Anomaly Echo? Yeah, let's see. Let's see if I can make this work. This is a level 68, so that's not too far off from where I'm at. Let me try Anomaly Echo here. I feel like I would prefer that over the Phoenix Force. Like, Phoenix Force is all right, but it's not really a mod I use. Like, I always use Pants on Fire anytime I'm using Overheat. Actually, you know what? Instead, let me put Detonator on. Let me see how that works. Will decrease the cooldown of Overheat by 50%. That way, I think I can then manipulate it and make it line up better with Ash Blast if I'm doing more Overheat. I think that's a good idea. I think I just made a slight improvement. We'll see how that works. Even though, let me see what the numbers look like. Yeah, I lose a lot of anomaly power doing it this way though. Yuck. But, I mean, it should be a bonus firepower build anyway. You're switching to the Lumberjack pistol. Yeah, I want to try this out. Let's see what else we got. I probably got like 1 or 2 expeditions left in me. Getting a little late on the East Coast. And I've been up all day driving around in some rainy weather. And by the way, I should say shout out to, and I hope everyone, you know, that got caught up in some of those hurricanes down in the southern states. I hope you guys are all right. If any of you guys are down there, anyone listening, even if you're listening after the stream, you listen later on the playback. I hope you guys are safe with your families and everything and not too much property damage and all that kind of stuff. Although I know I saw the pictures with the sharks swimming around and all that crazy stuff. But it seems like up here on the upper East Coast, we're getting some of the remnants of that and some rain and stuff like that. But I know we're getting nothing compared to what you guys are getting. Let's see. I am up for... I haven't done Marshall's Complex in a while. Yeah, Playtime said try and see what happens. Yeah. I think I want to do a Marshall's Complex. If you're up for it, Abu. And by the way, anybody else that wants to join, the code is pinned. So yeah, feel free. I mean, there's 2 of us right now, so there's room for 1 more. We'll see how I feel after this one. Maybe we'll get 1 more in after this, but we'll see. Takes forever with this extra. I like emptying the mag before we go into battle, and yeah. Takes a while. But yeah, I'm getting more overheats now, so let's see how this works. I already feel like I like it. And overheat is almost always ready. That's good. I like that. I like that. People are either exploding or getting hung. That's great. Got 2 professionals in here. Watch out. Oh. Jesus, barrels are just exploding in my face left and right. What the hell, man? Yeah, I'm getting that master consumer much better now. Yes, sir. Maybe that's what I needed this whole time. But again, this has nothing to do with the set bonus. Like, I could do this with any build. You know what I mean? Like, why is this set bonus of benefit? Like, what's the point? I don't know. I have questions about this build. Like I said, if it's Bullet Frenzy, that's going to be the star of the show. Again, Bullet Frenzy, you could do that with any build. Like, what is this build doing for me that I can't do in any other build, or that I couldn't do with like 5 purple pieces? I mean, I suppose my firepower is increasing and all that kind of stuff. But again, doesn't Bullet Frenzy do that anyway? And so I'm back to the same question. Like, what is this build doing for me that any other build doesn't do? I don't know, always even know, again, like what if the set bonus procs, but like I also just got exploded with a barrel? Like, how would I know which one is which, you know? Like, yeah, the barrel exploded, that's why I'm on fire, but maybe it was a set bonus. No idea. My instinct is to give, like, the torturer set. By the end of it, I'm like, you know what? I think I have a way I could recommend. Like, I don't know if I would recommend it over other builds, but if someone say, hey, how do you get it? Should I do a torturer set? I say, you know what? Yeah, you can do a torturer set. It's gonna be fun. You're gonna have to do it this way, but you can do it. But if someone asked about this, I'd be like, I don't know. It might be on the list with Cannonball and other builds that I would laugh at and say, well, no, I wouldn't laugh at this. Cannonball, I'd say, yeah, get the hell out of here. There was a time that I would like transmog to like Cannonball stuff just for jokes. That's the only time you would see it on me. Otherwise, like, no. But this, you know, this is like fine. Like, if this is the only legendary set you have, sure. But it's like, I don't know. You might be just as good with 5 purple pieces. Like, I'm not convinced this is a build that I would recommend to anyone. I haven't seen it yet. Now, in his defense, I've only been playing with it for a couple hours. So, okay, you know. But the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, yeah, every good thing that I have going right now is just stuff that I could do anyway with any other set. Like, Abu, you got the seismic set. Like, there is no other set where you could get 50% extra damage on bleed. Like, that's the, you know, you have a seismic commander set on, you know? Like, if I was a trickster and I'm doing terminal velocity, I'm gliding around and doing all kinds of cool stuff, you know? Shield beast. I'm getting anomaly power based on all the shield I'm getting. Like, there's so many things that it's like, yeah, only this set could do this. You want this set. This, I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, what's the point? Why do I care about this? It's almost like, and that's the trickster, the chrono suit. That was a challenge that I was gonna give myself. Like, okay, I'm gonna make the chrono suit a thing. But I was playing around with it. I'm like, I had the same questions. I'm like, damn, anything I'm gonna do with the chrono suit, I could do with any other build. And so, what's the point of the chrono suit again? Why am I going out of my way to wear this when I could wear anything else that's going to actually give me a tangible benefit? Like, I feel like this is in that class of like, yeah, fine. Like, even the trigger twitch, which I said I couldn't really get going. I get it though. Like, from what I understand, that melee thing that you do with the trigger twitch does a lot of damage. And that's the only set where you could do such a thing. You know what I mean? But this set that I have, I'm like, there's lots of ways you can make your firepower go up. You know what I mean? And probably better ways. Like, if that's all this is doing, it's like, all right, so. And again, maybe I just need to give it more of a chance. I am doing a hybrid thing where I'm not really going all firepower, but maybe that's what I'm going to do. I'll go back to the way I was doing it before with Feed the Flames and just see how that works also. Because then I was going all firepower with that. But again, then I'm almost never going to be at the maximum bonus because I'm going to be reloading my weapon all the time because I'm doing Feed the Flames every 4 seconds or 5 seconds, something like that. I don't know. You can tell in my voice I'm not that impressed with this. Yeah, it's a weird one, right, Abu? Yeah, it's like, I don't know, man. Hey. All right, you're at. Oh, jeez. Hate those purple portal things they try to suck you into. Although sometimes they'll actually get you out of trouble. But it's just the fact, it's the unpredictability of them that I'm like, I don't know where you're about to warp me to, so hell no. Get the hell out of my face with that. You over there, coward. Come face us like a man. Hide behind that. Yeah, these human enemies, man, they're always running off. Did I ruin my... Yeah, get my Moaning Winds back up. You know, as I'm in here and I'm like thinking about it, I'm like, damn, people can fly. We need some more expeditions. Like when this came out with New Horizons and you had this and you had, what was it, City of Nomads and stuff, like it was like a breath of fresh air, you know? I feel like this game kind of needs that because I get the sense that people are kind of like just off this game, you know? Like I feel like I have a nice community of like we're like the ones that are still here, you know, the last one standing, still playing around, still trying out new things, still sharing ideas, you know. But it's not a lot of us, you know. Some people I think are waiting for First Descendant, which looks cool, but I don't know, you know. Like when it comes to First Descendant, I feel like I was here ground zero when this game came out. I was at ground zero when like Cyberpunk, you know, when that came out. I don't know, like Cyberpunk's in a great state now, but when that first came out, my God, did it have problems, you know, and bugs and all this kind of stuff. And the point I'm trying to make is like, as much as we're like, oh yeah, this new game, it's like, I don't know, I feel like I've kind of learned my lesson in terms of, well, let's wait and see if it's, you know, maybe let's not hype it up and get our expectations where we're expecting so many things that no game could hope to be, you know? And while like something like Cyberpunk, they did promise that it was going to be the next thing. Like, I feel like Elden Ring is the only game that has come out that's kind of been like whatever it was, like what people thought it was going to be great, and it was actually great. It's kind of like the LeBron James of, come on, man. Stuck in this nonsense. Made me pop. But like LeBron James had all the hype in the world, and he came in and say what you want. He didn't win every year in the finals, but he did deliver. You know what I mean? There's a lot of guys that came out that were supposed to be this and supposed to. All right, looks like we're back up. Probably gonna be a good time to cut it down, but I did want to give at least a better sign off. I didn't want to leave it like that. But yeah, if you're still here, and Abu, I appreciate. And look at this. Look at that. Your Devastator definitely carried the day. That earthquake, 1 million. My goodness, good stuff. Yeah, overall good stuff. I still got a lot of work to do with this, although, you know, like I said, I'm not really sold. Will you wave goodbye? All right, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, see, what happened was the computer kind of had a hiccup, so to speak. And yeah, so we lost connection for a little bit, and I've spent the last couple minutes trying to get it back on, just because, like I said, I wanted to at least sign off a little bit better. Charlie, you were just about to leave. I get it, I feel you, but I was like, no, let me not give up. I'm gonna maybe I'll even because this set, whatever, this is a sign too. I don't know if I'm coming back to this set. Next time you'll see me in something else. We'll try out some other off meta. I guess this is like the off meta corner, you know what I mean? We don't do the obvious stuff here. Although, I mean, feel free if you want to come in, but I know I feel like it's more entertaining when I'm trying to do things that other people just, are like, I don't know why you're even trying that. But then I feel like with the Torture, with the Plague Sour, with some of these other ones, I was able to get some decent builds out of it. Now, are these going to be the builds that are going to compete with Shield Beast and Speed Run Pyro and all this kind of stuff? Probably not, but they can be fun. Now, this build, I don't know. I feel like I said, everything good about it was stuff I could do with any build. You know what I mean? Like, there was nothing about this build that was like, oh man, this is great. And again, if I read it again, each successful assault weapon shot grants a firepower bonus that stacks up to 50%. Again, 50% extra, but it has to stack. To reach the bonus, half of weapon magazine ammo must be spent as successful shots. That right there is where you get me. Like, wait a minute, what? So I need half it, and that's why I stopped using Feed the Flames, because I'm like, oh, okay, wait. So I need to, I gotta stop reloading my weapon, And then they say on achieving maximum stacks, the bonus is raised to 100% and burn is applied to both the player and enemies within a 15-meter radius. That's also where you get me. Burn is applied to both the player. Why is it applying to me? And then the bonus is active for up to half of the weapon magazine. And like, it's just too much stuff going on. I'm like, I think I'll find another build to play around. Boo, you're still here. Glad you're still here. I definitely wanted to say a thank you to you. I would have felt really bad leaving it off where it's like, oh man, like it would look like, man, did he just, whatever. But I wanted to say a thank you to you for a couple of runs. We'll definitely do a little bit better next time. I got to do better on my end too. I got to, man, like I said, the computer went down in a way that it probably could have been prevented if I was paying more attention to it. But it is what it is. You live and you learn. You grow. Sometimes there's pains, But either way, we've been on for almost 2 hours, and it's getting late. almost 1 o'clock Eastern time, and like I said, I've been up all day, and I'm kind of excited. I have one of my first fantasy basketball drafts tomorrow. I'm the commissioner of the league. It's a keeper league. I got guys like Trae Young and Luka Doncic. I got Zion Williamson. So I'm excited to see what I can do with that. So I'm gonna have to be up in the morning and making sure that draft is on point and everybody's in, and you know, all that kind of stuff. So I think I'm gonna be signing off now. I need some rest. I'm also working on, although I mean I could release it now, but there's still like I don't want to release a build video where there's like a dead mod and like there's 2 dead mods, even though it shreds, but there's dead mods. I'm like, I don't want to do it. I'm gonna try to take some time tomorrow, see if I could like at least fill it out in a way where it doesn't look like, hey, yeah, you know, I know I have this here, but you want this and blah blah blah. I'm gonna, you know, see if I could improve on the video before I do the final editing, and then either have it out by tomorrow night or Monday the latest. But I am working on a build. It's going to be a Borealis 2-in-1. You can go 2 different ways. You could do firepower and anomaly power. So I'm going to do how I have both. And one of them, how I'm doing the anomaly, is a little bit different than I think what people might be expecting. I'm kind of excited to show it off. And the way I have it now, yes, it shreds. It does excellent. It might even be as good as Technomonger. It's up there. It's like it's taking down the Arbiter in crazy times, like 30 seconds. Whoa, okay. But again, it's doing that with 2 dead mods on it. And I'm like, yeah, I could just say, hey, you know, but I'm like, nah, my wife thinks I'm a perfectionist in a funny kind of way, but I can't help it, man. I'm like, nah, man, if I'm going to put something out, I want it to be official. So that's what I'm going to be working on tomorrow. And we'll be... let me see, the next time I'm streaming Outriders will most likely be on Wednesday. I might have something going Tuesday where I play some more Elden Ring. We'll see. And yeah, we'll go from there. I'll figure out the rest of my week from there. But I think I'm settling on a nice little Wednesday, Saturday Outriders rotation. And I'm glad to have you guys here with me. Really, really appreciate it. One love. Yes. Have a great weekend, everyone. And Conscious, thank you. Thank you for your work as a mod. Same with Charlene Heel. Guys do great. And yeah, enough talking from me. You'll see me soon again. And with that, until next time, peace.